I know you're nervous. Yeah, finals are a big deal. But listen, we've been studying for the last couple of weeks, and I really think you're gonna do a good job. Yeah, I think you know the material way better than you think you do. Yeah, I should know. I've been tutoring you. I think I have a handle on how much you do and don't know. I think it's just test taking anxiety. I think when you get in front of the test, you get nervous. Yeah, but you're only nervous because you think you don't know it. But I'm telling you, you know what you know. Yeah, you know it very well. All right. Here. Let's look at this problem right here. All right. So where would you start? Yeah, perfect. That's the first thing you want to do. You want to break up all the components of it. Yeah, if you know the building blocks, you can take it apart and you can also put it back together. And that's like the first step. Yeah, to solving it. All right. So what are the pieces? All right. No, you got it. Yeah, that's it. All right. So now what do you want to do now? Wait, but before you do that, what should we do? Exactly. Okay. So now that we've put them in, all right. So you separated them out. All right. So what are the values that you're looking for? All right. Great. Wait a minute. Here. Let me slide in. You do want to change this one because right now you're gonna factor that, and you don't necessarily need to factor it because if you go over here, you can see. Yeah. So if you see that, you know that it doesn't need to be factored. You were right to assume that you should because, like, yeah, rule of thumb, you probably should be factoring it. But if you see that, then you know it isn't. This is like one of those outlier rules. It's definitely going to come up on the test because if I was a professor, I would totally put it on just to make sure you're paying attention. Yeah. I mean, I think that's a lot of like if to be honest, I know you're a professor. So most of the time when they're writing up tests, they're going to make all the exceptions to the rules on the test so that they're going to assume you know the main structure. So they're going to look to see can you identify outlying structures. Yeah. So always, always, always just double check to make sure that they're not tricking you. Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. Did you have him too? Did he give you the same test? Yes, the one where every answer is D. Oh my god. It drove me crazy too. Yeah, I like triple checked that paper so many times. I was like, there's no way. Like the first answer I was like D. And the second answer was D. And the third answer was D. Fourth answer was D. Fifth answer is D. And I was like that and I got to the end and everything was D. I was like, that can't be right. Like it physically couldn't be right. I was like actually very worried. Yeah. And when you turn and you're like, oh my god, I definitely failed that. There's no way he could put all the answers to D. But if you know that, you just bubble everything D. It was A for you, wasn't it? That's brutal. That's so manipulative. Yeah, because some kids who would hear that all the answers were D would go in and then just do all D, and then it would. Yeah, that's it's ingenious, but it is. Oh my god. Yeah. Will you pass this class? I'm telling you, this class is way easier than that. He purposely tries to just like, yeah, like he's shooting for that like 20 to 30% fail rate. I know. Yeah, it is kind of crazy. Because professors shouldn't be trying to fail students. Like that isn't the objective. The objective is to get students to learn. Like I get it. Like you want to be like the class with like a high fail rate. Like oh my class is so hard, but like that doesn't really benefit students. No, I agree. I think the purpose of school should always be yeah education, building students up, teaching you to think critically. I think those are all important. Which is why like yeah she's such a good professor. Oh my god. I know her class is hard and her tests are even harder, but like their goal is to make you engage with the material critically, which I think is really good. Yeah, from like a holistic teaching point of view. I'm sorry. Yeah, my major's coming through again. I don't know. I think teaching people is important. I think it's good. It's good to educate people. I just think people disagree on how to do it, but I think it's important to help build people up. And yeah. Anyway, we're getting sidetracked. Back to the problem. So where were we? All right. So yeah, you decided not to, which is great. So then what do you want to do next? Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, totally. All right. So apply to the graph and see what the graph tells you. All right, cool. So now when you look at the graph, there's like only 4 outcomes it should be. And if it isn't one of those 4 outcomes, you know you did something wrong. Yeah, if like the shape is there's only certain shapes the graph should take. And if it takes a different shape, then you know, well, whoops, there's something wrong with everything I did before. Yeah, so that's a definitely good like check to be like, okay, am I on the right track still? And are you? I mean, I would say so. Yeah, so that could be inverted. So that's an inversion. So that's still correct. It's just opposite. Yeah. So you can get, as long as it's the shape, even inverted, it's still correct. It's just, yeah, we're just dealing with negative values instead of positive ones. Yeah. So you're still on the money. And if it was something that was tracking both positively and negatively, you would see it cross the boundary here. But we're not. These are all just negative values. So it's all going to be below. Yeah. No, you're good. All right. All right. So that's the answer. Remember, there might be more than one answer. Trust me, I know it's so annoying. Yeah, yeah, you're like there should just be one answer, but no, there could be 3 answers, and you should probably have all 3. Is it multiple choice or is it? Oh, well, if it's multiple choice, that's going to be really good. That's going to help you a lot. Yeah, just be aware that some of these can have multiple answers because of the way. Yeah, I know. And then you have to figure out the certainty of it all. Yeah, how statistically significant all the data is and all that stuff. I know. I, I know. So those are your answers? Let me see. Let me double check. All right. Okay. Yeah, that looks right. Yeah, I mean, let me see. Yeah, no, that's the answer. I mean, no, yeah, no, that's it. You got it. That's 100% right. No, there's you're not missing anything. I'm looking. I was trying to see if you weren't missing a thing. Like that's the answer. Yeah. I honestly think you're ready. I know you're nervous, but I know. But you got this. You really got this. We could do more. We could do more problems. We could totally do more problems if you want. Yeah, we could do as many as you like. But I really think you're ready for your. I would bet money that you will get above a 90 for sure. How do you want to make it more interesting? Okay. Well, if you get above a 90, then I'll take you out for dinner. I'm serious, yeah. You and me, restaurant of your choice, we'll go out for dinner. I'll pay for everything. Yeah, if you get above a 90. Well, then if you get below a 90, then we have to study together. Yeah, a lot more clearly. All right. I mean, it does feel like I win either way. I get to see you more, so I'll take either. But either way, I think you're going to do well. I really do. I I have a lot of faith in you. I don't think it's misplaced. No, because you're really smart. You've shown that to me time and time again. Yeah, I get it. You get nervous before tests, but You have nothing to be nervous about. Like, look right here. You know the material. You can do it. You have a great handle on it. You just have to tell yourself that you know it. Because you do. You should be confident. Okay, fine. Let me give you another question. And watch, you're going to get it right again. And then you get the next one right again. And the next one. And then when you get to the test, you can do the same thing. And then you can get above a 90. And then we can go wherever you want. Sure. Yeah, if you get above a 90, I will take you there. I'm being completely serious. Yeah, I will dress up. Do we have a deal? All right, we have to shake on it. Okay. All right. Yeah, sure. Here, I got another question. This one's harder, so, but same idea, same principles. So let's start with, well, what do you think we should start with? What's the first step? Look, see, you know it. Yeah, you have nothing to worry about. All right, then now what? Perfect. But don't forget the. There you go.